Hey, Shalom, unto the hopeful elect. Let me go ahead and start off by giving all the praise and the honor and the glory unto the mighty Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakak Wadash. All right, double honors unto the apostles and elders out of Great Millstone, and much peace and mercy unto the hopeful elect out there. You know, bros and sisters know who they are, man. It's the brother Ayak back at you again with this mighty, powerful word. All right, still pushing it unto you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians, which are the children of Israel, also known as the chosen people of the Heavenly Father. All right, just want to, really speak on what's taking place, and just in society at this point, this moment in time, man. Filtering these things to the scriptures, and it's a lot of eye openers here, being, in Babylon the Great, man. Here being in captivity unto this day, you look around, and yet we are still not saved, man. All right, and it's an eye opener, even if you are in the truth, man. You know what I mean? Like, these things are reality checks for all of us, man. You know what I mean? For the children of Israel to comprehend, what's going on, and that the scriptures are, faithful and true, man. It says the things of old, the things, it tells you in the Apocrypha, the things of old already has come to pass, and new things do I declare unto you. So if the things of old already came to pass, where we would be strangers, and captivity, like it talks about, that 400 period when we were in ancient Egypt, and to now that we would be sold into ships, man, and we would find no ease, and we would be only oppressed. These things is happening to a T, man. All right, and so the furthermore things that's slated to happen, it's a no-brainer that these things are going to take place, man. And just pointing out some few things, man. It's an eye-opener for me as I'm just checking particular things out, man. People thinking they got liberated, and they talking about Juneteenth is representation of the day they got, liberated from being, slaves, this and the third, man. But hey, the oppressor is extremely crafty, man. He just look for another way to have those chains around about your necks, man. All right, got you in this. He's creating this digital prison as we speak, man. All right, where we just seen that in the news, where a lot of accounts around the world it was just basically going frozen in a sense, until people comply with the digital ID, this, that, and the third. So just a lot of things is going on right now. The perpetuated hatred is there. You got imposters walking around still claiming to be us. You got this whole you got the New World Order looking to fulfill the enterprise at the same time. You still seeing our people, man, getting gunned down, and thinking that that this is our resting place, man. Which it clearly is not, man. You know what I'm saying? This is not a rest. The scriptures tell you in Micah that it'll surely destroy you, man. I always like to say it's gonna break your heart, man. So that's why you gotta take your heart out of this place, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, let the scriptures tell you in the New Testament, our forefathers had convinced themselves that they were just a pilgrim, man. All right, just passing through, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is our prison, man. So you strive to try to make your prison, as light as you can, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? You do some things that's helpful to pass the time by, and don't do things to add into your prison time, basically. You know what I mean? The time that you're doing. You don't want to be doing hard time, all right? Because the oppressor are already going to make sure you're doing hard time as it is, but don't inflict wounds upon your own selves, man. You know what I mean? But anyways, man, let me just speak on just a few things that's taking place that I was thinking about. From time to time, I bring up that song by Childish Gambino, the song called "This Is America," man. And remember that video he had where, it was kind of graphic. He was, re-illustrating, the church is getting shot up, and I think the chorus is saying, "This is America," police be tripping. And he talking about why does he got a strap? Because he got to carry one. And this is how it is, man. Right? It's like, it's how, old rap song says, rather be better rather than caught with it than caught without one, man. That's how things are looking in this society. And I'm not saying bros go get a strap and things of that nature. I'm just saying, that's how things are just unfolding in a sense, white man run up on you and shoot you dead, and act like, oh, he had a gun. It's like, damn, you might as well have the gun, because the niggas, he gonna shoot you in those premises, man. And it's normally you or him. It's just crazy, man. It's just crazy as hell, man. Kind of speaking on with the assassination thing that popped off, and the uproars about that, man. Niggas is having candle services, a damn moment of silence with this dude. This, that, and the third. Way more than what happened with George Floyd. The George Floyd thing got way more publicity. Around the world, people was talking about it. Throughout the globe, man, people was talking about it. Throughout the globe, niggas ain't talking about this shit. But here in America, man, they try to rub that shit in your face, man. All right. Even now, I was at the plantation today. I was driving past a route that I always drive, and I was seeing all these Edomites coming, bringing flowers and shit. I was like, man, how somebody get ran over by a car in that particular spot where somebody got hit by a car, they would come and put flowers. I thought somebody got hit by a car or something, man. All right. And there was a lot of flowers and balloons and shit. And then one day, I think today actually, I was driving past the same spot. I kind of slowed down just a little bit, and it was somewhat in memory of the Kirk dude. I was like, what the hell? This nigga getting all type of love. Why don't they show his shit, man? Show all that shit that nigga was spewing. All right, because enjoy that shit happened with George Floyd. Niggas was talking about, oh, but look at his background. Maybe he was this type of individual, and he was really in the clubs and all. You know what I mean? Niggas trying to throw some dirt, but hey, we don't get no love here, man. We don't get no love at all, man. Goes into this article I seen too. Well, two things. I seen an article that said that with the last few days, man, this has been 8 hangings. All right, and then this other article right here, it says this Judite. It says black student arrested and then expelled for mocking Charlie Kirk at a candlelight vigil. So she got arrested for mocking. So what law did she break for mocking? And then she got expelled from school. All right, that same treatment was not given by George Floyd. The nigga that they're talking about, this Kirk dude, was the same nigga that's saying that the nigga that put his knee put his knee on the neck of George Floyd until he died, man. And this dude, Kirk dude, had said that that dude should never went to jail. This and the third. It's the same nigga that Kirk dude said that black people should never got free from slavery. This nigga is saying all type of wild shit. He said so much shit I can't even keep track, man. But that's one of the perks of having social media, man. You be seeing, things come across your eyes like, okay, you know what I mean? And he even got other Edomites on his ass, man. But here it is in America, we don't get a fair shake. All right, and we just got to understand that, man. You know what I'm saying? The more we comprehend that, the more we will not be, so in that red, white, and blue spirit, man. All right, having that covering of Egypt, man, basically upon us. Like it tells you in Isaiah, I think that's 30 or 31. It says you have a covering, but not of the Lord, man. We're coming in a different spirit here. All right, but these things happen and should get your ass out of that spirit, man. All right, let me get I want to get this in the book of Leviticus. All right, because this makes me think about what's going on with the hangings that's been coming to the light, and what you're trying to see them go tit for tat. But the issue that the so-called white man forget that you can't go tit for tat because it's so much blood you have shed. If it was tit for tat, then you wouldn't be able to survive. But the Heavenly Father is already on that, man. The Heavenly Father is on that time. That's why it says he that hateth not blood shall pursue him, man. And that's what he owes so much. So the Heavenly Father gonna get it back in blood, and they're forgetful of this thing, man. All right. I just seen another video yesterday. It was really bothersome. It was, I don't know if bros see it, man. It was a cop. It was a cop and a Jake, and Jake had his son with them. And the cop was punching Jake in the face, man. All right, and they don't treat Edomites like that. They'd be scared to do anything to a damn Edomite. I seen an Edomite chase a cop naked, chasing the cop. But when it comes to Jake, niggas, oh, I'm in fear for my life. This, that, and the third. Like a few months ago, the Jake that was in a wheelchair, he got shot. All right. And the Edomite act like, oh, he was armed and everything's okay now, and that's how he acted. And then that video I'm talking about, you had the police, like I said, he was punching Jake in the face. And then so Jake was like, man, fuck this shit. Jake squabbled up. Jake didn't hit him, he just got in that stance. Like how Jake get when he in that squabble up stance. He was, getting close to the cop, like, you know what I mean? Like, nigga didn't knuckle up, then you punch him, he knuckle up. And he had a shot there. Cop pulled out his gun, man, and he had it aimed at him. He could have shot him in the knee. You know what I mean? These are, hey, man, they hate us, bro. He shot him right in the head, man. Right there in front of his son, man. Based on what? The nigga didn't have the taser gun, which is out of play, huh? Shot in the ankle or something was out, you know, and they're still not guilty, man. They do this shit and they don't second guess it because they know ain't nothing gonna happen to them. All right, whose oppressors, pronounce themselves not guilty. They're like all in cahoots with it, man. Especially if they can look for a reason to validate it, man. But anyway, let me get this. Leviticus chapter 24 and 17, man. It says, whosoever taketh a human life shall surely be put to death. Whoever takes an animal life shall make it good life for life. If anyone injures his neighbor, as he has done, it shall be done to him. Fracture for fracture. See, it says eye for eye, tooth for tooth. Whatever injury he hath given a person shall be given to him. Whoever kills an animal shall make it good, and whoever kills a person shall be put to death. You shall have the same rule for the sojourner and for the native, and for I am the Lord. And just bringing out the point, man, if these niggas trying to go tooth for tooth, and that all the lives that they have taken, they're required to get put to death while they're busy putting everybody to death, man. And but when something happens to one of them, they want to mourn and they want you to be in cahoots. If you're not in cahoots, you get arrested, you get expelled. Niggas losing their jobs, all type of shit going on for this. Man, this shit is backwards, inside out, man. Inside out, man. All right, but when the Lord come through and do His thing, who's gonna weep and mourn for them? Nobody, man. Nobody. All right. But anyways, man, let me close it out. Let me get Revelation 18, man, because I was wanting to get to that because, this is already